Now you can hear me. Sorry. Oh, shocking. Sorry about that. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I started talking to myself for don't know how long I'd continued. Thank you for letting me know. Hopefully it sounds okay now. And I was just saying about how much I enjoyed playing and doodling on the piano. It's just a hobby, really. So we'll start with this. This is a little song called Running Girl. That was actually written on piano, but do you know, for me, the piano version of this is on a par with the guitar version, which absolutely rocks. But this is the piano version. She took a sip of the water clean, the air so pure, the valley green, a place no man had ever seen. Running girl, through the storms across the plains, the baking sun, the cold hard rain, she knew we had to start again. Running girl, on the prevailing wind, sailed her boat, cried, who dares wins? The worst of men shook off their sins, and the world would never be the same again. Where rivers meet and creatures lie, she set out to unite the tribes, but gods and monsters reorganized. She kept fighting for her life. They drew a line in desert sand. Her children waited for her command. She went to the court and took the stand, but the judge was still the man. Running girl on a Saturday night, dressed to thrill, she's up for the fights. Your hormones dance and you see the lights. Life will never be the same again. Running girl on the prevailing wind, sails her boat, cries, who dares wins? The worst of men shake off their sins, and the world will never be the same. Running girl on a Saturday night, she's dressed to thrill and up for the fight. Your hormones dance and you see the light, and life will never be the same again. She takes a sip of the water clean, the air so pure, the valley green. She hears the rumble of the war machines. Keep on fighting, girl. we go. Song called Running Girl, just to get us going tonight. And just a little bit of distortion on the piano there, so I'm just gonna... It all goes through a little old mixing desk here, and that's the piano one there, isn't it? That's the vocal there, and what am I? That's the reverb back up. We don't want the reverb on, do we? We want the vocal, which is 4. That's there. 1, 2. How's that? That should be better, I hope. Good evening. Hello to you. Thank you for messages in. Rachel Owens, good evening to you. Ian Miller, good evening to you. Rachel Owens, I did see a message earlier on, and see if I can get the chat up on here. Do you know what? They keep changing these things around, you know, and which is technology for you, isn't it? You know, it's technology for you. We are backstage on the tech set, and basically, I'm going to miss some of your messages, I think. But hello, thank you very much, Rachel Robinson. I noticed you're in a bar in Nottingham there, I think they said. There's a little bit of precious time. A busker sings a song about war, money and government. Mother with her daughter stands and stares. They've been dealing with the system, but the benefits have missed them. So their shopping bags are full of thoughts and prayers. And it's a long way home when you're down and broken-hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. I met a girl called Pearl when I was working in the care home. I was in my 50s and she was 99. She talked about the war, we sang Vera Lynn together. The clues are all around, if not the signs. It's a long way home when you're down and broken-hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, there's getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. Now every song I write sounds like the drive-by truckers, and my croaky spittle voice gets more Dylanish every day. Like the B-word son of Elvis, I'm rocking the diabetes. I'm not dead yet, still got stuff to say. Oh yeah, 'cause it's a long way home when you're down and broken-hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. It's a long way home when you're down and broken-hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift, bringing you the gift. Thankful for the gift of your precious time. the gift of your precious time. I'm going to have a little sip of the old coffee now, just to wet the whistle a little bit. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for your kind comments. It's funny how the technology works on these things these days. Sometimes I turn this on my little iPad device here, and I can see all the chatting and everything that's going on, and then sometimes I turn it on and I can't hardly see a thing because they've changed it all. Bless you. Thank you so much. We had another lovely morning again this morning on the live stream show. The live stream show this morning was with a young fella from Runcorn called Junior Davis, and he was absolutely brilliant. It was truly amazing to show again this morning. Really, bringing people around to your living room as we do on a Sunday morning to come and play. Musicians who come and play in our living room. It's the most incredible experience. It's a wonderful thing to do. I mean, I always enjoyed house concerts in the past, but the idea of having lots of people in your living room and in your home, for a party is a big thing. So what we've been able to do with the live streaming is invite lots of people into our home, but through the power of the internet, and 2 or 3 webcams on the go and a couple of mics to get some good sound. And the Sunday morning house concerts are going great. They really are. It was a great show, Kevin, wasn't it? It was really good. And just the lineup all the way through is absolutely awesome. I mean, that was world class this morning. But also, Robin Sunflower next week is different again. Robin is a world class harmonica player, but he's also a great piano player. And what he does is this incredible thing with his harmonicas and the piano, where he does looping. He does some looping, but it's really kind of controlled looping. It's not looping for the sake of it. There's a friend of mine called Matt Hill, songwriter, who you will have seen. He was one of our guests on the Sunday morning show a few weeks ago, and Matt says about technology. He said something about technology. He said just because it's there, it doesn't mean you have to do it, and that's the thing with technology. You've got to, music technology especially, you've got to sort of use it for a reason, not just because it's been made, invented. And that's the thing with a lot of music technology. I've got a load here that I tried, and I thought, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure I can do anything with that yet. But there is going to be some more sort of music tech for my stuff at some point. I've decided there has to be, because we all get that little twinge to sort of take things forward a little bit from time to time. So, good evening. I won't keep you for too long. We'll just play for a little while. Thank you for your kind comments, and thank you for coming on the chat and saying hello. Last night, Tricia and I were in Buxton, and we played the Springboard event, which is kind of like the launch event for the Buxton Festival Fringe. And there was some brilliant acts on, a couple of songwriters, male, female, very similar in some ways to Tricia and I, called Clarkson Co. And they'd come up from Stourbridge and to play last night, and they were great. They were fabulous. A bit more folky than me and Trish, if I'm honest, but really good. Just lovely songs. A little accordion and acoustic guitar, but the accordion just played just very sweet little tunes. I say sweet. I don't mean to be condescending by that, but just the melodies that Sue, the lady, played behind the acoustic guitar were brilliant. Really so simple yet so effective, in the way that music should be. And of course, before we said goodnight, we gave him a fridge magnet. A keep your heart sunny fridge magnet. It's kind of what we do, innit? The arrogance of the man is making you sick. You're trying to get through, but the skin is too thick. Human resources are a three-party trick. Follow the money, my friend. I've just gone blank. Oh, it happens. How many times have I sung this song? Tell you what, I'll sing something else because I've just got a complete blank on the second verse there. Sorry about that, it happens. Can I just say, hire a barge, charge 15 quid a ticket, and the more that come, the cheaper it is. Portland based, not far. Ian, we should hire a barge, shouldn't we? Get a load of us on a barge and do a gig on a barge. I've done it actually. We did it with an old people's group, a dementia-friendly sing-along community group that we run in Bollington. We hired a barge and we took everybody out for the day. What's the second verse of Keep Your Heart Sunny, Ian? Oh dear. Science and technology leaves us on the brink. It is, isn't it? That's the second verse. I think. Let's sing that as the second verse anyway, and let's go for it. The arrogance of the man is making you sick. You're trying to get through, but the skin is too thick. Human resources are a three-party trick. Follow the money, my friend. Science and technology leaves us on the brink. Progress is delivered with a nod and a wink. Who benefits from developments? Oh, I'm playing it all wrong. Oh, I tell you what, this is incredible. This is why I practice. I'm gonna play a different song because I'm getting angry with myself now. This is gonna be quite viral, isn't it? After a bit, man breaks down when trying to play piano. I'm making too many mistakes. Sorry about this. After the madness, promised human rights for all. We were humbled by nurses who brought the comfort after the fall. We heard stories of soldiers who lined the fascists up against the wall. We all had goals in life, so we learned how to pass the ball. Dare to be the revolution without the blood. Dare to be a voice of reason and a force for good. But if they tell you Jack is better than Jill, be the child in class who will not sit still. Speak your mind, break their line. Dare to be. Greatest singers inspire us all to sing along. The greatest lovers put things right when they get things wrong. The greatest heroes, the greatest heroes put it right when they get it wrong. Oh yeah, we all have. We don't need no judges. Let the children sing their songs. I'm forgetting all my words tonight. Dare to be a revolution without the blood. Dare to be a voice of reason and a force for good. But if they're starving Peter to pay Paul, tell them that the people won't take it no more. Settle the score, show them the door, dare to be. And if the pessimists choose not to see, be the rock and roll and the poetry. Stand your ground and make a sound and dare to be. If they tell you Jack is better than Jill, be the child in class you always will. Speak your mind, break their line, dare to be. I'm having one of those nights tonight. Thank you for the applause, Kevin. That's very kind of you. Derek Thompson, good evening. It's live. Who cares about mistakes? Thank you, Ian Miller. Yeah, I know it is incredible. It's a strange thing when you make mistakes and you think, well, I've been singing that song for a long time now. Keep Your Heart Sunny. How on earth can I forget the second verse of Keep Your Heart Sunny? Maybe it's because I've taught myself so many songs on the piano now. They're all getting a bit kerfuffled. Even Beethoven went through a deaf one. I've gone through a crazy one here. The Buxton Fringe show that we're playing this year, Trish and I, it's called Darren, Trish and the New World Order. And it's a follow-up to last year's show, which was called Darren, Trish and the Fascist Regime. And we were very humble in that we were awarded an award, a Fringe Festival award for our contribution to the festival last year, which was really humbling. It's not something we expected to happen at all. But it did, and that's what happened. And so there's a little bit of pressure to write some new songs for this year's show. And one of the new ones, this is kind of a work in progress thing, because there's a whole sort of instrumental section to this which I need to write and Trish will play. But this is the gist of a song called Sorry There's No More News. And the idea comes from this situation we have now where there's so much misinformation around, and with AI coming along and you know and the news and technology sort of, we don't know where we are with it anymore. You know, I mean, my social media is bombarded with right-wing nonsense all the time, and it is nonsense, you know, it absolutely is. But it's very easy to be taken in by it. You know, you can be taken in by it, but it's nonsense, and it's a lot of it is pro-violence and pro-brutality, and it's not something that's for the good of the human race at all. It's profiteering a lot of it at the expense of others. And without going on too much about it, the misinformation age is upon us, whether we like it or not. So this is called Sorry There's No More News. Sorry, there's no more news, just the echoes of a child singing the blues. The program runs, but it does not breathe. The machinery cries out loud, but it does not grieve. Can you feel the pulse of the algorithm? Hear the virtual roar? Are you counting the ones and zeros? Does anyone know the score? Heaven is your home on this earth, and human love is the thing you can't replicate at birth. There's always hope in the air that you breathe. When the tears are real, when it's time to grieve. Did we hunt when we could have gathered? Or was it for peace we invented the wheel? Were miners and mothers paid in gold? Did oil moisturize the deal? The ones and zeros? Does anyone know the final score? Sorry, there's no more news, just the echoes of a child singing the blues. So there's a whole instrumental part to be written for that yet, because I want it to become a bit of an epic thing, you know, like you do. There's sometimes you get that idea, don't you? And from a songwriting perspective, you know, it becomes a kind of a composition thing. And I've watched other people do this, whereby you kind of paint a picture, and rather than fill it with words, the whole thing with words, you allow the music to create space for people to you know, create their own pictures and their own scenarios and their own ideas of what the song is about and where the song takes you emotionally and in terms of your thinking and your ideas and your hopes and fears. And the idea is that for the instrumental part of that is to just give the listener the space to think, to be inspired by the ideas and the song and the landscape. There's also, I did a songwriters workshop a while, a good few years ago now, with a guy called Chris Difford from Squeeze. Hello, Rachel Robinson. Hi, you're back. Hi. I was wondering if you're staying with us. I kind of missed your message earlier on. Thank you, Kevin and Ian. And I was on Chris Difford from Squeeze, and one of the things that Chris said, he was talking about the idea that sometimes you don't make a song about, you keep the letter I out, you don't make it about I or me. You just create a landscape and a picture and describe things that are going on and let people, create their own story with it within the landscape. And that's a great way to write a song. I was talking to someone, was it last night at a gig? Or was it it was at Meltham on Friday. And a guy I was talking to the gig on the way out, and he was saying how he was the gig was actually at the cricket club, at Meltham Cricket Club, and so this guy was talking about cricket, and I was saying, about this wonderful experience I had where I was taught, I was a driver, kind of a tour manager stroke driver for a guy doing a one-man show, a guy called Henry Blofeld, and he was the cricket commentator for Test Match Special, if you know your cricket commentaries. Very plump voice, very English-speaking gentleman, and he would describe the scene here at Lord's Cricket Ground on a wonderful spring afternoon, and he he's a lot more of a plump voice than I've got, much better spoken than me. But he'd create this incredible picture of the scenery and the setting for the Test match. For the radio, for people listening in on the radio. And sometimes you do that with music, you create a landscape, and it's something that I want to do through some of the songs and some of the writing on the piano. You remember him, Ian? Yeah, Henry Blofeld. Incredible character to share. I think I was on the road with him for about 5 6 days. We were just driving him from gig to gig, and then after the show, he'd go straight to bed because he was getting on a bit. He'd need his sleep, so we'd have a hotel, and I'd have my hotel room, and I'd go and disappear and read a book or play my guitar for a bit, and then meet him in the morning for breakfast, and then we'd drive off to the next town, for the next show, and an incredible experience to be in the car with such a character, really was. I think that's one of the great things about music is you meet lots of different people and different characters, and Trish is finding that out. She's meeting. Trisha met our special guest this morning. It's been a long. I'm so tired. Nice t-shirt. Yeah, thanks, Rachel. I'm glad you mentioned the t-shirt because that just got me out. My thread that was saying about how Trisha met Junior Davis this morning, and meeting Junior for the first time was great because they hit it off like a house on fire. They really did get on great this morning. I actually went and made the crumpets this morning because they were chatting and having a whale of a time together, which was wonderful, I'd show you my cup, but it's got a little sweary on it. Trish bought it for me. I have 3 moods: WTF, are you flipping kidding me, and F this. Yeah, there you go. That's a very nice cup, isn't it? So Rachel, you're at a gig. You're Junior. I did say Junior, didn't I? Junior Davis. I hope I did. I hope I did. Oh, I'm so tired. That's what it is. It's like my 4th gig of the weekend. Or is it? 3rd gig of the week? I don't know. I must be so tired. I think that's what it is. Rachel, where are you? Nottingham? Are you at a gig? You'll have to tell me. I mean, we should be there. I did say Junior. Good. I hope I did. I'm going to play one more song because I am a little bit tired tonight, I think. that's what it is that's going on here. Rachel's drunk. Rachel Robinson. Where are you though, Rachel? Do you know I could play you Born to Run? Oh, Jess Silk and Matt Johnson. All right, okay. I could play you Born to Run, you know, Springsteen, but I get done for copyright if I play a cover. So I can't play it, sorry. See if I remember this. It's late, I'll tell you, I need to sleep. My mind, it lives in a bottle, thrown out to sea long ago, from a land that was troubled and why, I guess, just a few people know. La da da da, la da da da. I was rewarded for violence when I finally made my way home. Voices of reason were silenced. I was amazed how the children had grown. La da da da, la da da da. And the sign said business as usual, as the blue-blooded river ran its course. I gave you my love, it was all that I had, for better or worse. My mind, it frequently wanders, then it comes back to earth with the rain that dampens the hellfires, the hatred, when someone needs someone to blame. La da da da, la da da da. And the signs read business as usual, as the bloody red river ran its course. As one child was born, another one was torn, 'cause somebody needed divorce. And as voices of reason were silenced, I'd hang my head with the shame. Can't you see, we're all being rewarded for violence again. And the sign said business as usual, as the blue-blooded river ran its course. I gave you my love, it was all that I had, for better or worse. And now come the day of remembrance, let the children whisper my name, when the wreath that is laid rewards me for violence again. Here you go. Very tired, Darren, tonight. And my apologies for being a little bit tired. I shouldn't apologise. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for listening in. I'll play a few more songs next week. I won't be so out of sorts next week, really. But it's been an incredible weekend, hasn't it? This morning's show was brilliant. Last night's gig in Buxton was brilliant and emotional as well. I think that's what it is. It's like this is my third gig in 24 hours. Derek Thompson, I'm impressed, man, with them ivories. I know who you are, Delvis. I remember. Derek here came dressed as Elvis for one of our shows with Eliza P a few weeks ago. Derek, I remember. We played you on our best bits selection last week. Thank you, Ian. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for your kind comments. And Kevin, thank you. It's short and sweet this week. I say it's my third gig in less than 24 hours, so I'm going to go and give myself a good night's sleep. Guess what I'm doing tomorrow morning? Playing again. Yes, 10:30 tomorrow morning, we'll be running a community music singing session in Bollington. So I think that'll be sort of my fourth gig in 36 hours. What's all this about retiring, eh? There you go. That ain't happening, is it? Right, I'm going to go. Lots of love to you all. Thank you very, very, very much for tuning in. Same time, same place here next week, 8 o'clock. And we'll have I'll put a set list together for next week and try and pull a few surprises out or a couple of songs that we've not played before. Maybe something new. I've got a feeling there's another new song on the way sometime soon. But if not, we'll take one of the old ones and we'll make a piano version of it, that's when the magic happens, isn't it? Thank you very much, Derek. Thumbs up. Ian, thank you. Kevin, everybody. Rachel Robinson, enjoy yourselves in Nottingham tonight. Have a great night down there, and I will see you all very soon. Next Sunday morning, 11 a.m. Wonderful. We've got a wonderful session lined up next Sunday, which is with the truly incredible and most brilliant Robin Sunflower next Sunday morning, 11 a.m. And I wish I could bring you the artwork that I have. I prepared some artwork for it, but there you go. I've not got it to hand. Doesn't matter. We'll see you at 11 o'clock next Sunday. All right, lots of love. Thank you very much. Night. Sleep easy.